edits of Beale Street Could Talk over the course of 6 weeks, and I always saw them as this parody. You know, Moonlight is a depiction of the family I grew up in, and I felt like at Beale Street Could Talk, you know, with Colman, Domingo, and Regina playing my parents, it's the family that I maybe could have had or wished I would have had. So they felt like a pairing. And it's funny, because I didn't have the rights when I wrote this, so there was no pressure. I was like, I'm just going to enjoy adapting James Baldwin. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, now I can chase this shit down. Thankfully, because of Moonlight and everything, the estate, which they were familiar with my first film, Medicine for Melancholy, which played here. It wasn't Moonlight that got this, it was Medicine for Melancholy of all things. They gave me their blessing.
That's fantastic. And so you have Baldwin's words in the narration and in this powerful dialogue, but there's so much felt in the unspoken moments and the space that you give your characters. How did you emphasize creating these performances with your cast?
I mean, part of it was casting. I mean, just look at these amazing faces. And I think the biggest thing for me was, just like with Moonlight, because I wrote them at the same time, this quality in their eyes, but they also have amazing hearts. We were all just backstage crying in another prayer circle. It was just, once we found the right folks, it was empowering them. I mean, you know, Brian loves Baldwin probably more than anybody I've ever met in my life. And so when he got on set, he understood what it was, and everybody on the stage understood what it was.
Absolutely. And, well, we can talk about Daniel's scene, that most amazing scene, when he talks about, when you feel this fear. And I found this quote from the original, the New York Times review of the book, and Joyce Carol Oates. She said, the most devastating weapon of the oppressor is that of psychological terror. And I feel like this is a theme that's throughout the film, but especially in that scene at the kitchen table with Daniel speaking. Yeah, so if you just want to talk about this specific.
Yeah, there's a Stephan.
Stephan, yeah.
Let me tell you, man. I am so emotional right now. I think what was so important to show, and I think that what Barry wanted to showcase is this sense of connection between these two men, and how it feels like the chips are constantly stacked against us. And you know, we're sitting at a table that's a bathtub with wood on it, and we're talking about just what it's like to leave your home and know that people, bring it together, Brian. To know that there are people who don't want you to win, to know that people are going to hate you because of your skin, to know that people are going to hate you because you are a black man in this society. And I think Fonny and Daniel, just the unspoken moments, this is my first time saying it, by the way, so I'm just like, woo. But that moment, doing that moment with Barry was so, I can't even put it into words. Like you felt the chill in our blood, and you felt the anger, and you felt the sorrow, but then you see the love, and yes, you see the friendship, and you see the coming together of this communion, and just like the welcoming home of this man, and the bringing us back together. I mean, just like, and it exists. That's the thing, Barry, that I have to say is that black love is fucking beautiful. I don't think I have ever seen it like that. And the unspoken, and the parents and the siblings and the friendship and the food and the laughter and the, Barry, like, you have no idea how bad we needed and we yearned for this. And thank you from the bottom of my heart.
We absolutely need to talk about love and family, and just kind of putting together this beautiful family, and especially that announcement scene. It's just so powerful, the dialogue, so sharp. And how did you kind of build that?
You know, we found a brownstone in Harlem, actually, that was, I mean, typical story, was about to be flipped. That was bought by a very nice gentleman who was not from Harlem, and he was in the process of flipping it, and we told him, don't flip it yet, we want to actually take it back 40 years. So you want to take it back 40 years? But then we were like, oh, it's the director of Moonlight. You can tell people they made the James Baldwin in their house. Until we got the house. And, but it was kind of this thing where it was like the Hunts, you know, Colman and Regina and KiKi, they were all kind of living there. and Stephan would come over and visit, more or less. And so it was this really beautiful thing. The patina, our production designer, Mark Friedberg, is an amazing, amazing, amazing production designer. He just went to the end of the earth to make sure you walked in that place and you felt you were walking in your grandma's house on April 23rd, 1973. And so once we built the whole thing, we kind of just pulled the cord and let the actors kind of have their way, you know. And I remember Michael Beach, his birthday was on a day when we were shooting in the house, and everybody just broke out singing Stevie Wonder, Happy Birthday. And it was like, are we making a movie or are we just having fun? Are we doing both? We're kind of doing both.
And then, so I just wanted to talk to Regina about this scene where she goes to visit Victoria, and kind of addressing the ethnic other that is so powerful in this story. When you reach out and you touch her cross and say daughter, and her visceral reaction to that. Tell me about that scene and preparing.
Well, those were Baldwin's words. I mean, actually reading the script is funny because I talked to Barry about it and I was like, daughter? Really? And he was like, yeah, try it if it doesn't work. And we're there, and it felt like that was the only way Sharon could try to get to her, you know, to appeal to truly the woman within, because every woman has been a daughter, you know, and like Brian, I'm still a little stunned right now because it's my first time seeing it, but daughter was the only name to call her to try to make the connection. It made perfect sense in the moment.
Absolutely. And so I have to come now to Stephan and KiKi and your beautiful romance. This is absolutely incredible. I just wanted to talk to you guys about building this relationship and chemistry.
Well, I mean, it was, you know, everybody, this is KiKi Layne's first feature film. Ever since the chemistry, we had a chemistry read in New York a few months before we started filming, and I really had a connection with KiKi off the bat. You know, she's such a pure artist, and, you know, it's something that she really can't teach. And she was able to find her way in this film, and we were able to find our way together. I'm so happy I was, you know, with you on this ride, KiKi. You're incredible, and it meant so much to me. It meant a lot to me to grow with you in this process.
Same. It was really special working with Stephan, just because it was my first feature and role of this size, and he just has such a confidence on set that I think it helped me to grow more confident and just feeling comfortable being on set, and like I should be here, and so I'm very thankful for that as well.
So one line that resonated, I think, for a lot of people that I spoke with after seeing this film was Dave Franco's line when they go to the apartment and he says, "I am my mother's son." That's the difference.
It's crazy. It's not in the book. And it's one of those things where Dave was there and we were talking about it, and I don't know why, I just felt like, one, that character, again, the whole thing of this process is about fidelity to the material. And I thought the book is so angry in places, so angry and a bit bitter. Yet this character Levy appears, and it's like, oh my God, here's like this Jewish hippie dude who's kind of dope.
It's all about love.
And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all this spot, and y'all can hang out and do what y'all want. I was like, why is that? And then I started to drill down into it, and I felt like it had to be something tied to the mother. There's all these mothers in this film. You know, Tish is a mother, Sharon's a mother, Mrs. Hunt is also a mother. They're all very different. And as Dave and I were talking about the script, remember he did the first take, and you know, Dave Franco does a certain kind of film, and he did the first take a certain kind of way. And then I said to him, I said, hey, your mother, she's passed. And he just got everything. He just clicked into it. And then that line, when he said it just had so much meaning, because there are no differences between us and them. There is no us and them truly, unless up here we allow ourselves for there to be an us and them. And in that performance, that you see the place where, you know, It's not a white savior. It is a dude who can connect to another person. And when you do it that way, then the shit works. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop cursing.